Hello! So here I have the Artist Pro 16, Gen 2. I've been using the Gen 1 for quite a while, so I am so stupidly hyped to get my hands on this. XP Pen makes some really budget-friendly things, and this is one of the, I would say, higher-end sort of models. I'll be going over all that stuff, so in the meantime, just enjoy the unboxing. And lo and behold, here it is, the Artist Pro 16 Gen 2. Check out that anti-glare coating on that screen. Now, this isn't the screen yet. There's still a plastic thing over it. A shout out to Samsung for the bang-up job perfectly zooming in. Not really, though. It tried. Let's get that plastic wrapping off, shall we? Gotta love that anti-glare coating. I already got fingerprints on it. Funny enough, I've been using it for a while, like after I shot this, and the fingerprints actually aren't really a problem. So I don't know why it got them immediately. Maybe it's a manufacturer thing or something, but yeah, that feels good. Look at that thing. Little legs. I will not use it ever like that, but they're there. I would have personally appreciated like some kind of mount or something on the back. Check it out. Plugs. Pretty sure there's one for every country. So that's what that hole is for. As you probably guessed, it's just the literature. Also, a little microfiber cloth. And everybody's favorite, the glove. Of course, I have to put it on like I've never worn one before. Here we have the USB-C cable. One of them has a 90-degree side, which is awesome. And here's the extender for a USB-A. I gotta give it to XP Pen here. They are incredibly generous with the wires. Look, more. I got more wires. See what I'm saying? It's crazy. So I know you're wondering, why so many wires? Well, we'll go over that later. Here we have what they call the X remote control. I actually really, really like it. I'll go more in depth in my review later, but it's... You could hear it. You could hear it right now. Yeah.
Probably can't hear that too well, but
No, I can.
it's actually really cool.
I know. And you might know what's inside of here. I really love these cases that they give us. It's like a cool little thing you pop in and it comes out, and I can't explain it, but you see it. So you got 4 regular nibs and 4 of the felt nibs, which are pretty cool. That is a wireless dongle for the X remote. Or you could plug in the X remote with one of the USB-C cables. And here, oh, this thing. I really like this thing. It literally looks just like a Wacom stylus, and it feels really similar too. Let's compare it to the Gen 1. Yeah, womp womp. The new one is obviously cooler, better, feels better in the hand. Not to mention, there's a grip. I got my grip. So this is the X3 Pro Smart Chip Stylus. 16K pressure levels. Wow. In you go. So while he's over there cleaning, let me talk to you about my sponsor, XP Pen. I'm super fortunate they sent over one of these, and I literally wanted this, so it's just so fun to talk about. Is it everything I hoped? Well, you'll find it in the next video. Also, yes, just use my code, xpisigmaart, that's going to be one word, in the checkout on their website. You can also check out my links right below, right there, in the description. But that's it. Back to the unboxing. If you are eager to hear what my opinions are, of course, I'll be going into more depth in my actual full review. Coming soon. Anti-glare coating putting in work. So this is one of those 16K pressure level XP Pen devices. What does that mean? Well, that's a lot of different pressure levels. I will be doing a comparison video later as well, so keep your eye out. Hey, the comparison, it's happening. Not really, I'm just showing the size. So if you noticed, the Gen 2 is a little taller, while the Gen 1 is longer. So I really like that verticality, personally. It's getting closer to like iPad sort of ratio. Also notice the lack of buttons. Well, doesn't matter. I use my keyboard anyway. I'll go over more in the review. I'll try to do more big comparisons and actual stuff. This is just an unboxing. Hopefully you enjoyed it a little bit. If you really like this kind of stuff, throw me a thumbs up, throw me a comment. Let's help appease that algorithm. If you do have any particular questions you'd like me to answer in the next video, just comment right down there. Alright, that's it. Catch you later. You know, it's really funny. I wanted to talk much more about this, but like, it's not even turned on yet, you know? Like, the main review is gonna be where I talk about it, but it's so hard not to, because I've already been using it for about a week or so, and I love it, but I gotta talk about it in the review. Anyways, click one of these videos since you're still here. Laters.